According to the FBI, they state that according to the Internet Crime Complaint Center's IC3 2021 report, non-payment or non-delivery scams cost people more than $337 million. Credit card fraud accounted for another $173 million in losses. Of course, there are scammers constantly going about their scamming ways all year long. However, now that the holidays are here, there is going to be an uptick in scams. In this video, I'm going to share some scams that websites such as the BBB, AARP, and the FBI have said to be aware of. I'll also share red flags and how to protect yourself this holiday season. Let's dive into today's video about holiday scams. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you like this kind of content. I would love for you to stick around. Just as a disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only and just my opinions. But anyway, this year I wanted to add another type of video to help everyone avoid some scams around this holiday season. Some of these things may be common sense to some people out there, but others who may not be as well versed with scams or technology in general, this might be a good video for them to watch. Make sure if you see any of these scams to report them. If you found this video helpful and think it can help some of your loved ones avoid scams this year, please make sure to share this as well. In addition, as a former retail and food service employee, please be nice this holiday season. I made 2 videos about retail horror stories a few years back if you want to watch them. If I remember, I'll try to link them below. Anyway, let's just get into the video. I'm not going to go over every single scam because there are a lot that I found, but I will leave links below in case you want to read all about them, specifically the ones that pop up around the holiday season. I've collected information from the BBB, Amazon, the FBI, AARP, and more. There's so many scams out there, so just always be mindful and be careful. I have had a few of these things happen to me, but I know not to click on random links, at least not until I research something to see if it's a scam, although others will click because of some type of urgency, or when it comes to ads, it might just be FOMO. Timestamps will be listed below for each type of scam if you want to skip around. Most people know of ads for companies such as Wish.com. There are memes made of certain sponsored ads for them that are quite hilarious. However, there are more businesses than just Wish.com that, in my opinion, are a scam. If you're scrolling through any social media platform, although I will say Facebook is the platform that I've seen the worst scammy looking businesses, but if you're scrolling, you might see ads for small businesses selling some of the cutest things. Some of these businesses may even claim to support some kind of charity or that they offer a free trial. According to the BBB, they receive reports of people paying for items that they never receive, getting charged monthly for a free trial that they never signed up for, or receiving an item that is counterfeit or much different from the one advertised. Before I became a little more well-versed in what to look for when it comes to scams, I did order from Wish.com and another 2 businesses that advertise through Facebook. This was very many years ago, but from my own personal experience, I will always recommend everyone to go ahead and look into the company. All you have to do is just go Google reviews for the company and look for testimonials. You might even want to do a reverse image search because sometimes these companies take designs or product ideas from others and don't even bother taking their own photos. That actually happened to me once, and I ended up finding the original business owner on Etsy. If you've been within the anti-MLM or anti-multi-level marketing movement for a bit, you may have heard of something called Secret Sisters. You might see your friend post about this Secret Sister exchange, and they may be exchanging bottles of wine or small gifts that don't go over a certain dollar amount. Usually it's about $10 to $15 is the dollar amount, but it can be more, it can be less. The whole idea is to pay it forward to strangers on the internet. Wikipedia, which I know isn't a super reliable source, but it gives a great breakdown of the Secret Sisters scam. According to Wikipedia, they state, the Secret Sister is a chain letter type gift exchange pyramid scheme that has been primarily spread through Facebook. It was first noticed in late 2015 and returned in the Christmas season each year after that. In a typical post, participants are given a list of 6 names and are asked to send one gift or book or bottle of wine valued at about $10 to $15 US to the person at the top of the list. They are then asked to remove the person in the top spot, move the person in the number 2 spot to the top, add themselves to the number 2 spot, and invite 6 friends. If those 6 friends all send gifts to the person at the top of the list and recruit 6 additional people, the original participant will receive a total of 36 gifts. Unlike a typical Secret Santa exchange where participants only give and receive 1 gift, Secret Sister participants are unlikely to receive the promised gifts. This is because an exponentially growing pyramid of gift givers and recipients cannot be sustained indefinitely. As it gets harder to recruit new participants, the scheme will fall apart. According to Snopes.com, while a handful of people claim to have received a single gift when participating in a Secret Sister exchange, there is no evidence that anyone has received a substantial number of gifts via the scheme. In my opinion, if you really want to pay it forward to strangers, donate gifts or toys to charities directly. Or if you know of someone in your community that is struggling, maybe help them out. Maybe you know of someone who just lost their job and they can't get gifts for their children. If you're in the financial position to do so, donate some gifts to them for their kids. There might be someone you know who doesn't have any family to spend the holidays with, and if you have the means to do so, invite them to spend it with you and your family. These are just some suggestions if you really want to pay it forward. If any of you have any more suggestions, please feel free to leave it in the comment section below. According to the BBB, they state, Apple's App Store and Google Play list dozens of holiday-themed apps where children can video chat live with Santa, light the menorah, watch Santa feed live reindeer, track his sleigh on Christmas Eve, or relay their holiday wish lists. This holiday season, like the past 2 years when COVID caused children to skip the traditional in-person visit with Santa, apps may play a more important role than ever. Review privacy policies to see what information will be collected from you. Be wary of free apps as they can sometimes contain more advertising than apps that require a nominal fee. Free apps can also contain malware. You can most likely look for videos on YouTube. I'm pretty sure that they have Santa trackers and other live feeds as well. If I remember, I'll try to link some below, but at the time of filming this video, it's not even December yet, so unfortunately a lot of the trackers, they're just showing like a countdown, so I don't know if they're going to be an official Santa tracker or anything like that, but if I remember, I'll try to leave it in the comment section below, or if any of you guys have any suggestions, also leave it in the comment section below. According to the BBB, they have been receiving reports about a scam claiming that your Amazon, PayPal, Netflix, or bank account has been compromised. The scammer will send the unsuspecting person an email, call, or text message that states that there has been suspicious activity on one of the person's accounts. Of course, this can be very scary, and a lot of people will go ahead and jump on this because it almost creates this urgency, or they feel like they need to take action right away. What I do if I get one of these emails, calls, or texts is I'll log into my actual account from a secure device or network and just double check to make sure that everything seems fine. If I don't see anything suspicious, I don't even bother. However, there was a time where I went to our banker, he's seriously the best, but I reported the scam, and as a precaution, we canceled my debit card and issued a new one. I recommend that if you are truly worried, call the customer service phone number associated with your bank account or Amazon, PayPal, Netflix, or even any other account that you might have that is allegedly compromised. Do not click on those random links. These are pretty self-explanatory, but I figured I would add them in here as well. People are advised to look out for fraudulent charities and scammers pretending to be people in need. You can actually verify a charity at the BBB's give.org website. As for the fake shipping notification scam, because most people purchase online nowadays, there is an increase in the number of notifications regarding shipping details. Because of this, scammers use this to send phishing emails with links within that email. According to the BBB, those links may allow unwanted access to your private information or download malware onto your device. Before I get into this scam, I just wanted to say something regarding people gifting puppies this holiday season. Please do not get a puppy or any animal for that matter this holiday season if you aren't truly ready. There are way too many animals in shelters and a lot that get euthanized daily. Some of those Christmas puppies, as I like to call them, will end up in places like that. Not all shelters are kill shelters, but kill shelters do exist. I can only speak from experience of being a dog owner, but dogs are a lot of work. They can also cost a lot of money in the long run if they have some kind of medical issue. Please make sure you are ready for this responsibility and research any type of breed that you are looking into. Research what they need because maybe you think one dog is adorable, but they require a lot of exercise and you work all day. Maybe you like a specific breed that is prone to certain medical conditions. If you see an animal at a shelter and they list out the breed or breeds that they are mixed with, research all of it. This is a huge decision and responsibility, so for the sake of the animal, really truly think about it. Okay, now that I've said my 2 cents about that, puppy scams or pet scams are something that I didn't even know were a thing. According to the BBB, they state, as consumers turn to the internet to find new pets, experts say a shocking 80% of sponsored pet advertisements may be fake. Always make sure to see the pet in person and research the shelter or breeder. Also, if you're going to purchase from a breeder, please, for the love of God, make sure it's not a puppy mill or something inhumane like that. One of our rescues was used at a puppy mill and left on the side of the road to die until someone found her, and then I decided to adopt her. And I know that there is an ongoing controversial debate of adopt, don't shop, and breeders versus shelters and rescue dogs, adoptions, that kind of a thing. As someone who has 2 rescues but has had 2 purebreds in the past growing up, I will say that there are good breeders out there. So if you are looking into a purebred of any type of animal, please research the breeder. And of course, because I have 2 rescues, I will always say that check out shelters because there's a lot of pets that just really need a home. So I know that it's going to be different for every single family, but shelter dogs are great as well. According to the AARP, the telltale signs to look for when it comes to scams are huge discounts on hot gift items, especially when they're on social media posts or unfamiliar websites, spelling errors or shoddy grammar on a shopping website or in an email or text, an unsolicited email that asks you to click on a link or download an app to access a deal or arrange a delivery, pressure from a charity fundraiser to donate right away. And the ways that the AARP suggests to help protect yourself are, rather than clicking on a link from an email or text to a hot deal, go to your web browser and type in the web address of the company offering said great deal. Pay by credit card. This way you can dispute charges and limit the damage if the transaction was in fact fraudulent. Buy gift cards online directly from the issuing business instead of from a retail rec where the cards can be tampered with. When receiving a gift card as a present, register it if that's an option and use it sooner rather than later. Avoid conducting any business online, making a purchase, donating, accessing password-protected sites while using a public Wi-Fi network unless you use something like a VPN, which if you don't know what that is, it's a virtual private network. Pushy charities could be an indicator that the cause is bogus. Legitimate charities will accept your donations on your own timeline. Anytime you are prompted to make a purchase or a donation by wire transfer or gift card, it is a scam. At the end of the day, if you feel like something doesn't feel right or you have a gut feeling about something, follow your gut. That's really one of my mottos in life, is just to follow your gut, but do your research. According to the FBI's website, they state that non-payment or non-delivery scams cost people more than $337 million a year, and credit card fraud accounted for another $173 million in losses. That is a lot of money. According to Aura.com, they listed out 15 scams to avoid this holiday season, and they are fake charities that steal your money, gift card scams including empty gift cards, look-alike online stores, phishing emails from companies you trust, fraudulent seasonal jobs, missed delivery notifications, scam text, grandparent scams, social ads promoting fraudulent items, popular holiday gifts at low prices, holiday travel and online airfare scams, fake online giveaways and surveys, scam online gift exchanges, hacking over public Wi-Fi, stealing mail-in packages, shoulder surfing, and card skimming. Some of those scams I didn't even go over because I don't want this video to be super long. I just want it to be a really quick educational video. But make sure that if you see any of these scams or fraudulent behavior that you report it. All of the sources that I used for this video will be left in the description box below in order for you to do more research and read about some of these scams in further detail. That's all that I have for y'all today. Make sure to leave your thoughts and suggestions in the comment section. Share this video if you think it might help some of your loved ones this holiday season. Stay safe out there, friends, and I will see you guys next time. This is Monica reporting to you live from a highway. Bye!